Van Fleet on 95 Will Rock, the Rock Station. 7:59. Will Rock morning. What?
I could hear the volume on your.
All right. I'll fix that. Yeah. It wasn't supposed to be doing that.
That's all right. It just screwed me up.
Stino, you have to focus.
I can't when I hear myself.
Whoa. That's weird.
Yeah.
I blame Joe Diamond. It's Satan messing with our sound. There you go. You all right now, Stino?
Yeah, I'm okay.
All right. Be a broadcaster.
I know.
All right. It is 8 o'clock now. Joe Diamond is here, mentally screwing with the electronics, and he's going to do something to freak Stino out. Coming up in just a couple minutes. He already has
karma.
freaked her out with
it's
that.
karma for all the times you're like, turn your radio down in the background when you call. Yeah. It's come back.
Well, I'm not only the producer. We don't have a staff.
Right.
I'm not only the producer of the radio show. They have now made me also the producer of the video show. I have to do while we're doing the radio show. And then there's a bunch of other technical things I have to do. I got to fix the chair all morning.
Producer guy.
He's sleeping in a cot in the technical operations center. I think he tied one on last night. He's not a good producer. It is 8 o'clock now. Joe Diamond's messing with Stino coming up next. Yeah, the video is launched. TomTube, if you want to go see what's going on. We'll get you to your 8 o'clock gas cash word in moments as well. It's 8:01.
Partly sunny today with a high of 45. Tonight, cloudy low of 26. Tomorrow, rain with a high of 52. It's 36 in Zion and 37 in Libertyville. It is time for the 95 Will Rock 95 second update. Oh, snaps. Weather brought to you by, I forgot, Wilmot Flea Market at the Kenosha County Fairgrounds. Opening day is April 24th.
Joe Diamond's fault.
Check out wilmotfleamarket.net. All right, a Fox River Grove man has been charged with driving under the influence after he crashed into a pole and drove into a shallow pond, injuring his passenger in Barrington Hills early Thursday morning. 35-year-old Daniel Spears was arrested and charged multiple times. He remains in jail. Following the death last month of a 14-year-old boy who fell from an amusement park ride in Orlando, a forensic engineering firm hired to investigate the incident found the ride's operator made manual adjustments to 2 seats. Those adjustments were presumably to allow for larger riders, which should not have happened based on the manufacturer's guidelines. 95 Will Rock Sports, brought to you by Windy City Rooter. They drain your pipes, not your wallet. The Brewers beat the Pirates 6-1. The Cubs beat the Rays 4-2. Yesterday's game between the White Sox and the Cleveland Guardians was postponed due to bad weather. Also, the Blackhawks, they lost to the Flames 5-2. And finally, a museum in London has been able to secure a new artifact to put on display. The Victor Wynne Museum of Curiosities has acquired the dong of a man who became erect while being executed.
Okay. All right.
This is the world's
Stop for a second. Stino, would you just give me a little bit of a heads up
here?
Hold
yeah.
on. I mean, you've said dong and erect like almost back to back there. So,
well, this is the world's longest standing erection, and it will be on display.
Just hold on a second. Just hold on a second.
Wait, Tom's not going to let his title get taken so quickly.
Okay, all right. Wait, so he got excited when they were executing him?
Right, and it just stayed like that.
Way.
So they chopped it off and they put it in a jar, and it's
who's weirder, the guy who got executed or the executor?
I think the guy who's asking questions about the story is weirder, Joe Diamond. I think it's you. I don't want to know.
I think it's weird. Yeah. If I think it's weird,
I don't want to know anymore.
I have a Fiji mermaid, and I think this is weird.
I don't want to know anymore.
The museum is renting the erection. If you want to,
her mic is off. It is 8:03. Joe Diamond is here. We'll get his.
They are.
Thing for I don't doubt that they are. I just don't want to hear the details. Too much.
Do you want to rent it?
No, I don't want to rent it.
I mean,
No, if it's been that way for more than 4 hours, you're supposed to call your physician. You're not supposed to call your rental people. Okay. Thank you, though. Coming up next, Joe Diamond will freak Stino out. We'll return the favor and freak Stino out coming up next. Hey, how's money going with you? Are you enjoying the inflation? Are you enjoying your money not going as far? Well, then stop throwing it away. Stop paying giant interest on your credit card bills. You need to talk to Lightstream and check out what they can do for you. If you're tired of high interest rates on your credit card debt, check out Lightstream. I did it. Stino did it. It worked for both of us. Take you a couple of minutes today to investigate what Lightstream can do for you, and you're going to love the results. Lightstream really makes the process super simple, and you can save. A lot of people don't realize this, but credit cards can have a terribly high interest rate. Even if you've got excellent credit, your APR could be 20, even 30% or higher. Lightstream believes that people with a great credit deserve a great rate, and that's what they give you. So consolidate and save. Loans range from $5,000 to $100,000, and you can roll your cards into one low payment at a fixed rate as low as 5.73% APR with auto pay and excellent credit, way lower than most credit cards. Do it now. Check it out. Apply now and get a special interest rate discount and save even more. To get that discount, go to lightstream.com/Tom, lightstream.com/TOM, subject to credit approval. Rates range from 5.73% APR to 19.99% APR and include 0.50% auto pay discount. Lowest rate requires excellent credit. Terms and conditions apply, and offers are subject to change without notice. Visit lightstream.com/Tom for more information. All right. Let's get somebody $1,000. 95 Will Rocks. Gas Cash with the tens of listeners. Your 8 a.m. name for today is Cheryl. There are so many Cheryls. This one is Cheryl from Mount Pleasant, Cheryl. Go over to 95willrock.com, hit the Win Stuff page, enter that as the 8 a.m. name, and you could win $1,000 with 95 Will Rocks. Gas Cash with the tens of listeners.
The Jeep celebration event is going on now.
You've actually
you
had
have to make
people-
up your mind.
You've actually had
I'm either
people call
the
you that.
spawn of Satan or I am Satan. Oh yeah, I have. I've had churches claim that I'm using paranormal powers to do what I do, and they're right.
Okay.
You
He used to dispute it. Now he just embraces it. All right.
What's the point? If it were really the case, the people who think it or believe it aren't going to come see my show, and the people who don't care are still going to come see my show. So all right, let's open up.
If it were the case, the people who believe it, you could just eliminate them with your evil whatever. So.
Who says I haven't?
Okay, there it is. Who says I don't believe that? So what do we
I
have?
need
All right.
you for a few
All
things.
right.
So what are we doing to Stino today?
I need a lock of your hair. No, I'm kidding. Here, I've got a pack of cards. Stino, could you mix up half? And Tom, I'm going to hand you half. Could you mix them up as well? There you go.
So I'm shuffling
right.
cards. You can see this all on TomTube. It's up and running
you can see it
now.
on TomTube. Playing cards are known as the devil's playthings, so that's why we're.
Are they really
we're
known as
using
that,
them.
or did you just say that now?
No, they really are.
I have never heard that.
Yep, they're known as the devil's picture book,
Okay.
devil's playthings. When you're done mixing them, I'll set them aside for right now.
We call
because
that in the
here's
card
the
business,
thing.
Joe. We call that shuffling.
That's shuffling. Yes. Yes.
Mix the cards. Mix up and deal. All right.
Yep, exactly. Now, here's the thing. Before we deal these out, I just want to point something out, Stino, because I meant you asked me for the lottery numbers. You wanted to win the
Yes.
lottery. And here's the thing. You already have. Think about it. The odds of your mom and your dad meeting each other is like 1 in a million.
Oh,
Their DNA interacting and you being born, it's a beautiful thing. You are a 1 in a
Yeah,
million.
so you
By
being you is
existing-
1 in a quadrillion.
By
Yeah.
existing, you've won the lottery. Are
Yeah,
you
but I need money.
are you buying it?
She's not interested in your BS, Joe Diamond.
Okay, you're not buying any of this hippie crap. Okay,
No.
all right, fair enough. So here's the thing. The lottery is a random series of numbers.
Yeah.
They're mixed up in a bowl and everything. And we just did that in a sense. We mixed up all these cards and they have numbers on them. We're going to ignore the suits and we're going to deal with just the numbers. I am going to make a lottery prediction based on your shuffling. And Tom, you're going to hold on to this. You can peek at it, but don't say anything about it just yet.
Okay. Wow.
Don't
Don't let
say
the
anything
camera
about
see it here.
Yeah, here I'm heading it over.
On
There
a
you
Joe
go.
Diamond card.
All right.
All right.
Now, we need to pick a random spot. So, Stino, you take the deck. Cut some cards to the table right here,
Can I show it to the camera or not?
if you want. Yeah.
Maybe I better
Yeah, and
not.
then-
Stino will look up and see it. I'm not going to show it.
No, cut some.
Should I show it to the camera or not?
You can if you want, and put the rest on top at a weird angle.
Like that?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so we'll go from right there. Now, you mix these at the beginning, right?
Yes.
Now, here's the thing. Tom has a prediction, but here's the thing. Lottery isn't just about what numbers come out, right? It's the order.
Yeah, if you do like the pick
yeah.
4, pick 3, if you get them in order,
If
then
you get the order wrong, you don't win the lottery.
right. Well,
Right, well, you
like-
win, but not as much, I think, right?
No, like Powerball and Mega Millions,
Yeah.
order doesn't have to do with anything.
Uh-huh.
But like pick 3, pick 4, all those
Right,
in
yeah.
order. Yeah.
So, but also you don't have a choice. You have a choice of the numbers, but it's all random. It's a machine that chooses the order. You're going to
Yeah.
choose the order in a moment. We're going to take 7 cards from here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards from where you cut, and you can see you could have
Yeah.
cut anywhere else.
Yeah.
We'll leave the deck here too if you want to go through them later. You're going to decide on the order of these random cards here. Okay? She's checking to see, there's a joker in there.
Yeah.
Here's what's going to happen. You're going to decide if I deal a card to the table or switch it with the one next to it. So switch or don't switch.
Don't switch.
Don't switch, okay? And I just put it on the table. Switch or don't switch.
Don't switch.
Don't switch, okay? Switch or don't switch.
Switch.
Okay, make sure I really do switch those. Yes?
Yes.
Switch or don't switch.
Switch.
Switch. And I'm down to 1 card, so there's nothing left, so
Right,
can't
right,
switch
right,
that.
right.
Let's do it again, though. Here, you take them. And here's what's going to happen. You're going to deal cards to the table one at a time. You can deal them face down or face up. That's your choice. And Tom, before she gets through all 7 cards, you tell her when to stop. Okay, so go ahead.
All right.
Start dealing one at a time.
Should I
I
show
have to tell
them?
her
Yeah, you
sometime
can deal
before
them
she gets
face
through.
down,
Yeah,
face down, or
face-
face up. It's up to you. That's your choice. And Tom's going to tell you when to stop before you finish. No, in a pile. In a pile. Yep.
Stop.
Okay, turn over everything in your hand, Stino, and drop them back on top. Drop them on top. Okay.
we've-
we've
we both
mixed not
had-
just the
Yeah.
order.
We've both had a hand in shuffling
Yes,
this.
yes,
so
yes, yes.
if
So-
she was like a stooge or a plant
Yeah.
for you, I just messed it up.
Right.
And if
Exactly,
I'm like
exactly.
a stooge or a plant for you, she would have messed it up with her picking.
let's do now. I'll leave this up to you, Tom. Do you want to leave them in the order that they're in? I'm just holding them in my fingertips. You want to leave them in the order they're in, or do you want to deal through them once more? I'll leave that up to you.
No, leave them in the order they're in.
Leave
Joe
them in the order
Diamond.
they're in.
Because I
Okay.
think he
All
wanted
right.
me to do
All
the
right,
other.
fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. So you've decided not just on what cards, but the order. If
Right.
you had decided to mix them again, Tom, these cards would be in a different order.
Right.
If you had said stop sooner or later, they'd
Right.
be in a different order.
There
if you
are-
said switch one more time or one time
There
less,
are
they'd be in
multiple
a different order.
variable people in this, so
Yes.
if one of us was stooging, the
Can
other
you
couldn't.
can
could
you
mess it up.
read the first number I wrote down on that card? There's some numbers and letters.
I want to see the cards
Okay,
here.
so
10 is
10?
the first number.
Stino, could you turn over that top card and show everyone what
It's
is
a
it?
10.
Oh, what
It's
the
a 10.
hell?
What's the next number?
Ace.
A or ace? Yeah. What's the next one?
A.
A. Okay. I'm just gonna hold these up for the camera to show that's the case.
Oh, come on.
What's the next number? What's
I
the next
should have
number?
played the lottery numbers he gave
What's
me.
the next number?
7.
7. We've got a 7.
The next is an ace again.
Ace.
Ace
Ace.
again. The next is a 9.
9.
The next is an 8.
8.
It's an 8. Now, wait, stop, Stino.
wait.
If this is a 3, just get out. Just
Okay.
leave. The
Okay.
next is.
Let's see.
It's a 3.
It's
How
a
the
3.
hell is that
It's a
possible?
3.
How is that
10,
possible?
Ace 7, Ace 9, Ace 3. Here's the thing, Tom. I said Stino already won the lottery, right?
Yeah.
Stino, you won the lottery when you were born. Born on 10, 17, 1983.
It's your birthday.
That's your birthday. You put the cards into your birthday.
I shuffled them like so.
did that
Listen. If you were like working with him, I would have screwed it up when
Yeah.
I controlled it, and
Exactly.
if I was working with him, you would have screwed it up when you.
Yeah.
So for this to be a scam thing, both of us.
I don't get it.
And I was not working with him. I
hell?
know that.
So see, I told you, you already won the lottery
Dude,
by
I
existing.
need to
Actual-
leave right now. I'm going to play these lottery tickets. I'll be or these lottery numbers. I will be back, Tom.
This is weird.
see you later.
This is weird.
It's
Why
weird,
did you
isn't
do
it?
that?
Isn't that weird?
What are those numbers that you gave me, by the way?
It's your birthday.
No, I know, but I'm looking back in my
10,
messages here.
17, 1983.
I want to see the other numbers that he gave me because I need to write those down.
Well, you don't know which drawing they're for. That's the problem.
I'm gonna draw for. I'm gonna play them for everyone.
I cannot. This one is.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna try and think about because it'll keep me
Yeah.
up at night.
Exactly.
What
That's
hell?
the goal.
Well,
That's
fine.
the goal.
Joe Diamond's obviously got something to plug. He's always working.
Always doing
We'll
shows.
tell you where you can see this live. Spawn of Satan with us in studio this morning. It's 8:17.
I've got the numbers right here. For
Well,
for
don't
the
give them
lottery.
out. You
No,
don't want
I'm
to split
not.
the jackpot with anybody.
I know. Partly sunny today with a high of 45.
Will Rock Morning Show, thanks to the Ran Raymond Auto Group in Fox Lake and Antioch. No matter how it is on the radio or on the video, it's even better live. We'll tell you where you can catch Joe Diamond coming up next on Will Rock.
Looking for work?
I swear summer will be here eventually. We're supposed to get one nice day again this week. When the weather does change and it's time to get out and enjoy it, make sure you're ready. Get to Master Truck and Trailer now. Make sure your trailer is ready. Your hitch is ready. You don't want to end up with the camper at the side of the road because there's something wrong with the hitch or the trailer when we want to be out enjoying the weekend. They do all types of work on all types of trailers and all types of hitches. Get it done now so you're good to go when the weather turns. Boat trailers, horse, car, landscape, travel, cargo, motorcycle trailers, any type of work on those trailers or hitches, Master Truck and Trailer. Not a side job, not part of what they do. It's how they exist. Master Truck and Trailer does everything with honesty and integrity. They do it the right way, so you go back and see them again next time. They're easy to find. Wadsworth Road, just east of Green Bay Road and Waukegan, right there on the north side of the road. Or if you have questions, go to the website. See their services and what they do. If you need work done on a trailer or a hitch, or you need a new trailer or hitch, or you just have questions or whatever, these are the people to talk to first. Master Truck and Trailer online at mttllc.net. Joe Diamond is here. He just did a card thing and
With the lottery.
I know it was not a scam because I was not in on it.
so many emails asking for lottery numbers.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you the same line I gave Stino.
Don't give them the same numbers.
I won't give them the same numbers, but I don't know what date or state they're for.
Yeah. Well, so you just got to keep playing them. It might be a million years from now. For the rest of time, you have to keep playing them. So, Joe Diamond, by the way, you can find him online at joediamondlive.com.
Yep.
Speaking of live, before we let you out of here, you got some shows coming up in the
Yeah.
Joe Diamond and I were supposed to do a show together. But according to Jean Perry, you got some gravy. Did you get a cruise ship gig or something like that?
No, I am doing a show at the Tristan Chris Theater in Lake Geneva.
Oh, okay.
It's a big Las Vegas style theater, except nicer
he's
and
like
cooler.
He's like Joe Diamond got a job in Las Vegas or on a cruise ship or something. And I'm like,
no. This is
a cruise ship gig would seem like it would be cool. You should, if you looked into that,
you should do that.
So here's the thing: I have friends who do cruise ships.
Yeah.
And the problem with them now, like a good friend of mine, he was just on a cruise ship, and because of the rules and COVID regulations and everything, he was on it for 4 months.
And you can't do that.
Yeah, well, and like the other thing for me is like, you know, you've been out with me and like people like are handing me their phones going, hey, guess my passcode or hey, read my mind. So like I wouldn't have a day off.
It wouldn't
for
be
4
relaxing,
months.
right? People just
it would be
stalking you.
fun.
Yeah.
And you know, I make about as much on land. So
okay, so you don't have to go see.
It's something I would like to do at some point, but
I would do it if it was like a cool cruise, like it was like the Mediterranean or somewhere. Or something like that.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you do have a big show coming up.
Yeah, at the Tristan Chris Theater in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, April 29th and May 6th. It's a beautiful theater. It was built just a couple of years ago. It's brand new.
Yeah.
It was designed specifically for magic mystery performers. Tristan Christ, he does a big illusion show. He saws his assistant in half.
You know,
makes a motorcycle disappear.
What draws me about him is his beautiful assistants. When the ads pop up on Facebook, I'm like, oh, they're selling this with the assistants.
So fun fact: his assistant and fiance Shannon.
Yeah.
Her and I have known each other since we were 2. My mom was her daycare provider.
Wow.
So we did like her sister brought over tarot cards and we had a magic kit. So
when you were little,
all the
and
stuff
she
we
stayed
played
in it and you stayed in it.
All the stuff we played with as a kid, we now make as a living. Her older sister's a nurse
doctor.
now.
You guys don't play doctors. Still.
No. Her older sister's a nurse. So
naughty or regular?
Regular.
Okay. All right.
Regular.
All right. I don't know. They sell those nurse costumes around Halloween.
Enough,
naughty
fair
nurse.
Enough.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be doing my full-length mind reading show. I'm actually going to be reading the minds of everyone in the audience at one point in the show.
So it's like a show you and him, or is this just
me.
in that theater?
This is just me
how
doing
big is
my
the theater?
show.
So
175
awesome.
seats.
Because normally, Joe Diamond, when you do stuff like Dole Mansion, it always sells out and people can't get tickets.
Yes. This is already pretty full. Each show is about half full.
Okay.
That said, 175 seats. The last row is still closer than most front rows in Las Vegas.
Okay. So
it's still a very intimate theater.
There. Yeah.
It's raked seating too. So like if you're in the last row, you're the highest up and you're eye level with me as the performer.
So a good place to see Joe Diamond because you'll be able to figure out what the hell he's doing and bust
and then
him
I'll
out.
be playing Russian roulette with staple guns.
I don't know if you're making that up or
I'm
you
not.
really are.
I'm not. It is legitimate.
It's an actual thing.
We have 4 staple guns. Only one will be unloaded, and an audience member is going to decide which one's fired into my palm.
Wait, you just said only one will be unloaded.
Yep.
So all of them are loaded except for one.
I think that's audience member.
You realize that's backwards for Russian roulette.
Yeah.
Which makes Russian roulette the more dangerous version.
Which makes it more fun. Exactly. So an audience member is going to decide which one is fired into my palm. That'll be fun.
You want to practice?
I gotta stapler right over here, Joe Diamond.
I'll tell you what. Next time I'll bring in the staple guns. We'll do that.
I'm busy that day. Actually, we're not on the air.
I'm not.
Stino will be here.
No.
All right, deal. You can, because you're gonna end up getting hit by the staple gun, not him. That's how it works.
No,
All right.
it's only semi-dangerous for me. It's actually a very heartfelt. It's actually a very heartfelt tribute to my grandfather, believe it or not.
Did he get killed by a staple gun?
No. He was a jack of all trades. He built his own house, lived on 7 acres, could fix anything, build anything, and I need my wife's help to change a light bulb.
If he was building things with a staple gun, they're not going to stay standing.
Well, he was redoing the roof of his house. His hand slipped, and he took a staple gun to the palm.
Oh, okay.
And he did what any man would do.
Yeah.
He pulled the staple out, dressed the wound, cleaned it, cracked open a beer, and got back to work. So if I injure myself, we're going to take a quick break. People can go to the bar and get a drink.
and then
That's the
back
other
at
thing.
it.
They have a cash bar at the Tristan Chris Theater, so come get
drunk
sloshed.
and watch Joe Diamond.
Yeah.
I know at
And-
some point Joe Diamond would bring stigmata onto my show. I knew that was Google it, Stino. I knew that was going to happen at some point.
And yeah, so I'll finish the rest of the show
All right.
semi injured.
All
You go
right.
to JoeDiamondLive.com, click at the tab at the top of the homepage, or go to LakeGenevaMagic.com directly
right.
to the theater website for tickets. as well.
JoeDiamondLive.com. And it's one show, or are you doing a bunch?
Two. April 29th and May 6th. Both are at 8 p.m.
Okay.
If you're, I'll be hanging out afterwards too. You'll be able to do a meet and greet, no extra charge.
Keep your hand on your wallet.
Keep your hand on your wallet, and come up and say you're a Will Rocker. I had someone recently who were like, they were wearing a Will Rock shirt, and they saw me at an event. They're like, "Oh, hey, you bent my spoon." And that was like 10 years ago when we bent spoons in people's homes.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh my God. I was like, it's been 10 years. You haven't come to see a show once? He's like, I've been meaning to.
That day that person lost their wallet. Anyway, JoeDiamondLive.com.
Yep.
Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me as
thanks.
usual. Thanks,
Not
you
a
guys.
chance
Love
in
y'all.
hell I'll figure out what the hell he did with
Playing
Stino
these
this morning.
lotteries numbers.
It's 8:28.
Partly sunny today with a high of 45.
Foo Fighters 95 Will Rock, the rock station.